She got Frankie's head. And she's a girl. Yeah, she's so pretty.
This is Stormy, the mother.
Yes. And these are great Pyrenes puppies. Now, the double dew claws, Tommy, like on Frankie's feet. See them here? See, there are two little claws there.
That means that they are definitely Great Pyrenes, purebred. We're going to get a picture here. If we can get all of them, I don't know.
She wants
Stormy.
the camera.
You're in luck today.
That's what you be getting if you buy one of these. They are for sale, aren't they, Daddy?
Yep. They will be in 8 weeks.
Once they're weaned.
I've just got to make sure she doesn't squish them.
She's done real good with nothing.
Yeah, she has.
And these can be very big dogs. Stormy is just at a year old. Just a little over a year, right?
Yep, she just turned a year old a couple weeks ago.
She's smaller than Frankie.
She's a little over 100 right now.
We'll get a little bit of a video on here, some footage of him in a little while. So if you buy one of these, you're getting a
big dog.
dog.
Period.
And these are livestock herding dogs. They're
Livestock guardian.
Livestock guardian dogs are really intended for people that have herds of alpacas, but also
they make great pets too.
sheep. They do make good pets. Okay.
They'll guard the hell out of a bird bath.
I would think though, if you were really more for the farmer, if you've got or a big homestead where you've got lots of room for them to run.
But not as many people buy them that way.
Right, we have friends who have them for pets, and they're just beloved to them.
In town, or?
Yeah. But you got to have a backyard, a fenced-in backyard. This is not the kind of dog you have if you have an apartment or you don't have a fenced-in yard. And believe me, the fence is important because
These
they'll
dogs
climb
will run.
Yeah, they'll
We
climb
do not
up.
have much trouble with the alpacas in the fence. We have trouble with the dogs in the fence.
I wanted to find the runt. Because
Yeah, there is a run, so if somebody wants one that's just a little bit smaller, maybe they...
Let him out, not him out back.
This is the runt. She's a female. She has the most unusual markings of any Pyrenees I've ever seen. Her face took all of the marks, and she's got none down her body anywhere. And there's no white split. But the split on the top of her head is what's needed to still be sure that this dog's a Pyrenees. But if a person were to doubt it, they just look at the double dew claws. So she's got the most unusual marks. She's also got black on the side of her face. But Stormy had the black on the side of her face when she was little. And Stormy was also the smallest girl of her litter. So, but it should be interesting to see what the face of this one does as it grows. Because it would be unusual to have an all dark face Pyrenees. But she is a full-bred Pyrenees.
Also, along with the black markings on the one side, Stormy has white whiskers on one side and black whiskers on the other.
Right.
Which is unusual.
But it does, they tend to lose some of the color as they age, is that correct?
Yeah. Yes.
We can see that here. These were spots, these were darker spots.
Most Pyrenees will be
see
pure
where
white.
she's got darker, here that used to be a darker spots.
Most Pyrenees will be pure white by the time they're 2 years old.
Alright.
They will have a little bit of color marking on the body, but all the color marking will leave the face generally and just be right at about the ears a bit. But Stormy's only a year old. She's not 2 yet.
Okay.
But I've got to show you the
It
biggest
will,
one. I mean, they're quite heavy and they're quite healthy.
they grow fast too.
He's got some unusual marks on him too.
I'm going to try to weigh him this afternoon sometime if I have a minute.
Oh, I'd say 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds for this little guy. Yeah, you're gonna be a big dog.
Okay, I'm gonna cut. We'll have a look at Frankie and
It's hard to
splice
believe
that
she's
video
carrying
on here.
all 11 of those.
So here's Frankie. We just got here, so he's being very friendly. When you first get here, he always has a big welcome for you. And he's bigger than Stormy. So, and he's just a little over a year old. They both were. They're not from the same litter, but they're both about the same age. Yeah, he will probably get bigger, right, John?
Yes, he's around 140, 150 right now. Not exactly sure. He's got a full coat of fur on, so he looks a little bigger. But he's still got 4.5 months to grow in yet.
So they are big dogs for whoever is interested in one. But there is a size difference between him and Stormy. So it's possible that the pups will turn out to be closer to Stormy's size, or the bigger one's probably closer to his size. Let's try to get up.
Frankie, dude.
They are herding guardian dogs. Anyway. Okay, I want to turn this off because we're going in.